France, which is strangely cloudy actually, and we are here for what is the second round of this season, and it's going to be a thrilling one again. Don't forget, G-Star won the first race for the Elite tier, Simba won it for the Challenger tier, and we had many debutants on week 1, and we've got a few here today as well. But speaking of debutants, I've also got one making his, what you could say is his MRC-X, well, league race debut as far as a commentator is concerned. Ryan Red Car Rambo, Mr. Toby Carberry King, and T-Side's answer to Tom Jones. How are you doing?
Don't make me laugh. I'm alright, lads. How are you?
I'm good. I thought I was actually waiting for you to say you are that, to be honest.
Well, I'm looking forward to the breakfast on tomorrow, actually.
Oh, it's tomorrow, is it?
A certain person wasn't happy with Sunday, so there we go.
Is that someone by the name of Ragtag?
That's the geezer.
The geezer. That's the first time I've ever heard you say that. But we are here. It's going to be exciting, as always. MRC-X usually is. I've just seen Gavin, Energy Danny, looks like he's got a drumstick squashy as his car. Who else have we got on track at the moment? Oh, we got in YouTube comments. Oh, it's a wet race apparently. So, have you driven a moist France track before?
I can't say I have. No.
Well, we're about to witness one.
I didn't even practice for the wet.
Well, we all know that you're the king of setups, so
yeah. What
could possibly go wrong? But we've got some nice looking liveries on this track at the moment.
Yeah, Calvin's just really caught my eye.
Calvin's has caught your eye. Yeah, I saw his earlier actually.
It looks really nice, the green up on that silver.
It looks almost like, if it was white it would look more like a Brawn kind of thing.
Yeah.
But no, it's a very nice livery, that one. I like that convertibles.
That convertibles. Let's have a look. It is quite nice, that, to be fair.
I mean, I know you don't like red on cars. You tend to hate all the teams that have red on it, but
that's not true. I just don't like Ferrari.
But you actually, I think you've actually admitted you do kind of like the look of their car this season. So
yeah, well, let's not make that public.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it's a bit late for that now. But Stubine's saying it's not wet. Convertible saying it is wet. Guys, can someone just tell me if it is or it isn't? Because I want to get excited. But Convertible's lap here looks solid. So far, he's obviously purple in the first and middle, because he is the first man out on track to set a lap. So let's see what his banker's going to be. A good bank around here, Ryan, seems to be a low 33-ish. So
well, I think he's gone a bit wrong on that corner.
Yeah, as his rear end looked like it stepped out a tiny bit, but he is learning medium traction, to be fair to him as well. So
oh, that's good.
Manual gears as well, I think he's doing now as well. So that would be
fair play.
He's doing that on controller, so that's even harder, I'd say.
I can't even use a controller.
Well, I don't blame you, to be fair, but he's a 134.0, good little banker. Track's not bedded in yet. Here's a debutant, Jackster MK. What's his first lap going to be?
Jackster MK.
He's also got a nice livery, looks sort of like a Ferrari, but with splodges of black on it. 37.6. Well, I mean, it's a good. At least a lap on the board is a lap on the board. Anything's solid.
Well, I kind of like all of the liveries.
They're all nice in their own way, aren't they? To be honest.
Yeah.
I think Neil's running the same one by the looks of it. He's not actually on track yet, but I think he's running the same as last week. B17's just got into second with a 134.1. The track seems a bit slower at the moment, though. To be honest.
Yeah, the track could be potentially a little bit slower than the tier 1 and 2 and 3. Just
whoa!
It's overcast.
Yeah. Look at Bailey coming in with that already, setting down a marker.
That's a nice lap.
That is it. Well, this early in the session. Good lap from Calvin there as well, 33.1. So
He had to do it in a Leeds car, didn't he?
he did. It just makes me sick, to be honest.
No, it's a nice looking car.
Yeah, it is a nice looking car, but what it stands for, I'm not impressed by. But you know, 31.4.
Look, wow.
Wow, yeah, that is all I can say to that. That's a crazy time.
It's almost as fast as my TT time.
Well, that says a lot then, doesn't it? Yeah, that is. I mean, well, I don't know if you watched Tier 3, but I don't know if you saw Mindful Wasp's time. Like, he was a second quicker than anyone else in Tier 3. He was in the 31s, so...
I kind of missed qualifying for Tier 3. I just watched the race.
Well, I mean, I had provisional pole, and then he went and blew it out the window by like 1.2 seconds. I was like, brilliant. Cheers. But, yeah. But Kid Dynamite, I think he's going to try and do a last to first. He seems to love doing that. Just to tease me a bit.
Well, he's definitely got it. He's definitely got it in his locker, hasn't he? He does it week in, week out.
Let's go on board with Gav, who's just gone purple in the first sector, but he seems to have backed off. I don't know why, but he went purple in that first sector, so... Seems like... He looks like... What do you think of his car?
I did slag it off. I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit wacky.
It's bright, isn't it?
If you use your imagination, it looks a bit like the car off Scooby-Doo.
It does, doesn't it, actually? When you think about it, yeah. Oh my god, Gav's gonna kill you. But yeah, I think that's your trial failed.
Because it does every week, you can take a bit.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, Scott's in the wall! He's crashed, but he's just about survived it. I think that's the end of I think that's turn 5 on the exit, or turn 6. Wow, that was... I don't know how he got out of that.
Quite a few people lose it there, actually.
Yeah.
It's quite a slippy corner.
I think it was Stuvine I saw struggling. Like, he was showing it absolutely crazy pace in Tier 4 and Tier 3 Stuvine, but then he just seemed to have a struggle through turn 6 every single time. Without fail, he just seemed to lose his rear.
That's a good bank a lot by Simba, what he's just put in.
It is up, 32.9, yeah, that's incredible. P3, well, that's lead, that'll be current pole for Challenger tier, so... Single tracks in P6 as well with his time, so... The minute, I think it's Dak Convertible and Simba, the top 2 in the championship, so that's good for them too. Let's go on board with Neil, who showed some frightening pace last week. You'll love his livery. If you love McLaren, you'll love it.
I do.
Yeah.
I've already noticed that one.
Yeah, I was going to say, he ran it last week as well, I believe.
Yeah,
but
yes, he did. He ran it the same time as me.
Yeah. But he was so unlucky last week. I don't know if you saw the race back or whatever, but he was in the fight for the lead to the last lap and lost it 3 corners to go. And it was so sad to see him do it, but you know, at least he showed his pace.
I do like Fannin's car in a way as well. It reminds me of the Jamaican bobsleigh thing.
Fanning has already come out and said publicly that I think it represents Jamaica, but I'm not sure why he needs to represent Jamaica, to be honest. But
it's pretty obvious if you know him.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know if Saviour's playing games with me as well, but he's sat there in P20, so not come out the pitch yet.
Saviour knows what he's doing.
I know, I think him and Kid Dynamite like having a little tease with me though, being, you know, Gav just set a good lap into P7, so that's him into P2 for the Challenger tier, so that's a good little banker from Gav as well.
Lovely, lovely.
Let's go on board. Is anyone else on our lap? Let's have a look at Ghost Rider. He seems to be doing very well. He's running a Mercedes livery. I'm sure you'll love his.
Yeah, I prefer the old Mercedes.
What, the black one? Yeah.
No, oh, sorry, I'm on about McLaren. Ignore me.
Oh, that back in the day. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, no, the old McLaren was...
No, that is nice though, he's done a really good job of that.
It's like, his is more like the 20, like, I think it's 16, 17 Mercedes, back in the Petronas days. So, yeah, that's cool. But he's just about to finish his lap. He showed some great pace. He was battling with me nearly the entire race, me and Gav in tier 3. So he had very strong pace.
On a lap now.
P8 for Ghost Rider, good lap. Let's go on board with Stuvine, who qualified P3 in tier 3.
Ooh,
yeah.
Squiggly, yeah, it's slippy. It is really slippy, that corner. You got to be careful.
P6, yeah. Turn 6, sorry. Yeah, it's a real... That one can catch you out very easily. So apparently it's only possibly wet in the race, not definitely wet. So I guess
sounds a little bit like Teesside.
No, that's always wet. No, that's never dry up there, is it? So
no.
Exactly. So I mean, your summer is basically having a 10-second break from the rain, isn't it? Really. So
yeah.
Oh, Stuvine's gone really wide. Yep. Carry on.
I don't know how Stuvine's not invalidated yet.
Yeah, I don't know. He's had a few wide moments, hasn't he? I like his livery though. Yeah. Apparently his kid made it. He's given up on his lap. He's in the pits.
Really good job by your little one, Stuvine. Nice livery.
See, maybe you should let him do it every week. I'm joking.
It's got more taste than Stuvine.
Wow, we're so harsh.
Just gone a little bit quicker there. 33.1.
Yeah, he's on the improvement.
P7.
He's running a Damien Hill inspired car, I think he said, for Hill Racing or whatever it was. So yeah, Mandy's in the YouTube chat. Hello, Mandy.
Hello, Mandy.
Brian's always wanted to say that. I know he has.
Yeah. Yeah.
He actually has. That's the bit.
Thank you for lending me Simba for the Constructors' Championship.
I hope you used him to good effect. Other than Austria, of course. But we won't talk about Austria too much.
I've never liked Austria.
I love Austria. Well, talking of winning races, didn't you win a certain France Grand Prix this week in Tier 2?
Yes, I did.
Is that your first win in Tier 2? I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, and it was better due to the fact it was a no assist as well in the first one.
Yeah, that's very true.
I think having Fanning as the teammate as well, that really helped.
Well, I mean, he did play a good team game. He really backed the pack up for a little while, didn't he?
So we were helping each other throughout qualifying as well, and we practiced through the week doing that sort of stuff, so it paid off.
Well, on to Hungary. Let's see if you can get another.
Oh, I'm not too sure about Hungary.
Yeah.
Shadow's round.
Oh, Gab's had a moment. Where's he gone? Oh yeah, that's a weird place to go as well, isn't it? That's like.
Oh, it's the long looping right under that one.
Yeah, it's last sector, I think, isn't it? So.
I can't for the life of me remember what you call that corner.
Is it the one where he called it Bender or whatever? I think it is.
Possibly, it's Gav, isn't it? You call any corner whatever he wants.
Apparently that is the actual name of the corner though, like genuinely. But Bailey's are currently about a 10th and a half up, so Bailey's on a strong little lap here. He's gone purple in the first sector.
Nice.
So is he going to be able to he's got to find 8/10 of a second though to get anywhere near Lorapel's time.
Yeah, well, if anybody can do it,
oh
Bailey
yeah,
can do
of course he can. We know Bailey
he is very fast.
He is, but let's see his middle sector split. Is he going to be up? It's only he's 4/10, nearly half a second up. So, wow. I mean, Bailey just needs to find about 2.5/10 in the final sector, and he's going to be pretty much on par with Lorapel here. This is going to be super close. You've got Kid Dynamite and Saviour still in the pit, so I think they're genuinely trying to do a last to first here. But we've got Stuvine and Fanning, who both haven't set a lap yet. They're both out on the track on a lap, so.
Yes.
Maddie said Austria was funny but painful to watch. How did it feel for you?
It was really painful to sit there and race it.
I bet it was. But where's Bailey going?
Yeah,
oh,
Bailey.
He lost quite a lot of time in the last sector.
Attempts.
Yeah. He has. Let's see. Simba's on a lap. Where's he on track?
Simba's not done a bad lap there, to be perfectly honest anyway.
Yeah, but he's
32.9.
he's also half a second up. Oh, Fanning's out.
Oh
He's-
dear, where's he gone?
He's just put it in top 10, and now he's out. I better put full track map on, that might help. Fanning's gone at the end of the first
Turn
sector. Yeah.
Turn 3. Wonder what happens there then.
Yeah, I would. Maybe just too early on the traction or something. Yeah.
Possibly cut the corner a little bit too much. Possibly. I've never actually seen anybody spin there.
Yeah, no, neither have I. I'm trying to work out what Simba's car represents. I'm gonna say it's just a French car. He's either done it because he likes this track or because he hates Gav. It's one or the other.
Nice lap. That's a nice lap.
32.4, yeah. Very good lap. Let's see. Let's go aboard with Calvin, who's in the last sector. Let's see where he's going to go.
11 seconds down, Calvin.
Oh, okay, so he's backed off his lap there. Oh, I thought he got in the way of someone there, but it looks like he actually didn't.
Field for 2 runs, maybe. It looks
Yeah,
like
I would
he's
say
warming
so,
his
but
up.
what's his battery on? That's the other thing. Calvin's battery, it's 100, yeah, so he's probably going for another one then.
Yeah,
So,
it looks like he's going yet.
We'll come back to Calvin. Neil's on an out lap. Let's go and have a look at Saviour, who's now out on track and on a flying lap. So, he's invalidated already, so let's hope Saviour's got 2 laps of fuel in.
There goes Calvin.
Yeah, Calvin.
Invalid turn 1.
Oh, that's not ideal, but he's still in a good position at the minute. Calvin's, what, P5 in the elite tier at the moment, so...
Yeah, correct.
And then B17 as well. Look at his lap there. Oh, who's that? Energy Dan into P4.
Energy Dan.
Wow,
Lovely
what a
lap.
lap from him as well. So, but B17, P9, he's showing some good pace at the minute. Convertible's out as well. I missed that. I'm not sure where Convertible went. But let's see. Kid Dynamite's literally going to do a last to first again. He loves doing this.
Gav's just starting a lap now as well.
Yep, he will be. That's Stuvine's also just starting a lap, but he's invalidated. So I think Stuvine's done. Let's see Gab's first sector. Actually, let's go on board with Calvin because he's much further around at the minute. He's 1.3 seconds up.
Oh wow.
So at the minute he's set for a 31. He could be set for P2 here.
31.8.
Oh, he's invalidated. I've just realised.
Ah.
So yeah, he's going to be starting around there. What about single track?
Single track, 3 temps up.
He's just invalidated turn 1.
Ah.
Let's have a look. Who else? Neil. He's in turn 1. We'll come back to his lap.
Gav is currently 4.5 temps up.
Oh, so Gav at the minute he's set for a 32.9-ish. So that'll be about P6.
Split. 7 temps up. Gav.
Oh, this lap from Gav could be right in the mix then for the top 4 even. But he's got a car in his way. Is he going to be able to... I don't know if that car's on a lap. It looks like it's Jackster. But is he on a lap? Because Gav's getting really close. I think he's... Yeah, I think he's on a lap, but he's just struggling quite a bit. This could be losing Gav quite a bit of time, but the guy doesn't have to get out of the way if he is on a lap. So he is fine. But Gav is approaching the final. Oh, he's right
really
up the
unlucky.
rear. He's getting really hindered there, but let's see.
Getting
He's
a
going to
nice
get a
toe.
toe though. Yeah, very good toe. But where's Gav going to go? He really lost a lot of time.
Yeah, lost like 5 temps. But unfortunate for Gav, Jack Star was on a lap there.
Yeah, he was. So it's yeah. It was just unlucky. What about
Niels lost
G-Star?
it.
Oh, Neil's had a moment. He was on a lap as well. But G-Star,
G-Star.
winner of race 1. Where's he going to go?
2 corners to go.
He has. That's it. And then we will see. Come around the final corner. He takes a lot of curb on that final corner. That's quite brave considering it can hinder your exit. But let's see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you lose time on that curb.
Yeah, you do,
But
definitely.
that's still a good lap.
It is a
32.7.
32.7. That puts him into P4, P3 for elite tier. But that lap from Simba is incredible. To go.
That's a great lap. That's a great lap by Simba. And
Yeah.
obviously the top 2 as well. Very, very quick lads.
Well, I think it's fair to say Lurapel's lap is just utterly insane. Chris Bailey's lap is also very good. And then Simba's just pulled that out of the bag for the elite tier. He's the man to beat at the minute. He won race 1. Energy Dan also. He's actually now elite tier as well because he won the title last season for Challenger. So that's
he was very quick.
He won virtually
season.
every race, I think it was, like nearly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
I think it was all but one. And then Ghost Rider's currently P2 in the Challenger tier, but he's down in P7, so that's the nearest competitor effectively for Simba. Ghost Rider.
Yeah, it's a long race though, anything can happen in the race.
Of course it can, we've seen it so many times. But there's your order. Laura Pell will take pole, Chris Bailey in second, Simba with a great lap in P3, G-Star, round 1 race winner, P4. Energy Dan P5, Neil in P6, unlucky on his final lap 2 spin. Ghost Rider P7 with a great lap. Calvin unfortunate on his last lap, but he's in P8. Gab P9 got very unlucky on his lap as well in the final sector. Single Track in P10, making I think it's his MRC-X debut even. E17 P11, Dak Convertible Tier 4 champion P12. Fanning in his Jamaican car P13, Stubine P14. I know Stubine can be much quicker than that. That's quite surprising. Podium sitter from round 1, Scott in P15. Baby Gab P16. Jackster on his debut P17. And I missed the final 3, but I believe it's Saviour and Kid Dynamite both starting from the back. Be interested to see their progress early on, Ryan.
It will indeed.
I mean, when you've got like one of the fastest guys in tier 1 and a double champion starting at the back, I think you're going to see a lot of overtakes.
It's absolutely incredible, isn't it?
So,
to be honest.
I mean, to go and win 2 titles, to win 1 title is impressive, but to win 2 in 1 season, that's insane.
He's really consistent. Last season was Saviour.
He was, and it's like, I think I saw a stat the other day actually that someone told me, I can't remember who it was, but Kid Dynamite had the most wins in tier 1 last season by quite a distance, but I think Saviour got a podium in all but like 2 races, and obviously it's that consistency that's gonna, you know.
Oh well, there you go.
But Kid had a lot of DNFs thrown in with his race wins, which obviously ended up costing him. I don't know, it is formation lap, so be prepared to red flag the session, guys. Basically. But no, it seems to be the first session of the day is usually okay. Neil's just had a massive moment off the line on the formation lap there. I thought he was going into the wall, but everyone seems to be away okay on the formation lap, so let's see if a race start actually works. Geke Matthew as well, he's in P18 as we missed him, but I like his livery as well, Ryan. Don't know if you've seen his yet.
Geke Matthews. Let me have a look.
Minister of Defence, you could call him. He doesn't mind that one.
Yeah, to be honest, he was a perfect teammate for you last season.
Oh, mate, Italy.
Somebody's on track there.
Who could that be?
Baldy.
Oh, Baldy's
went wide.
Gone for a moment.
Matthews. Yeah.
He's got an orange front wing with that car as well. It looks good.
Yeah, I've just noticed that.
Yeah.
I think it's quite good as well in this game, how much you can actually do with the colours.
Yeah, and how you can change their luminance as well. It's like Baldy, for example. His car is matte black, and I think it looks beautiful.
It reminds me of Knight Rider.
Yeah, no, his car is absolutely stunning. I'm not gonna lie. I think last week Kid Dynamite ran a similar one, a matte black, but he had gold on top. It looks absolutely
I think
amazing.
So, yeah.
But we are coming round into the last sector for this race start, so let's see. Actually, quickly before we start, let's see what tyres everyone has gone with. So
I'll tell you what, Calvin's done a great job on that car, you know.
He has. It's a really nice livery, isn't it?
You see it coming around the corner, it just catches your eye.
Do you know what the issue is? You've got him and Gav together on track, and they're genuinely the brightest 2 cars. And it messes with your eyes. But on tyres, the top 6 all start on hards. Ghost Rider in 7th is on mediums, and everyone then down to RFC Danny is on hards. Jackster's on mediums, Geke hards. Kid Dynamite started on mediums from last. Oh well, from 19th, and Saviour in 20th. Simba's missed his grid position. Let's hope we see lights on this start, because if we don't, I'm blaming Simba.
This will be interesting to see the difference between Dynamite and Saviour there at the bottom. Different compounds.
Yeah, definitely will. Let's see if these lights are going to come on. But have you noticed how left Chris Bailey is pointing? Lights are on 2, 3, 4, 5. How is this going to affect Chris Bailey's start? And they're on the way. Let's go on board with this. Laurent Pell's had a great getaway. Absolutely amazing getaway from him. But Simba's also there. He's already challenging Chris, but then at the same time he's on the defensive from Energy down. He looks like he's going up the inside of turn 1. He is. He's pushed Simba off track. Simba's lost a lot of position. Simba's round. At turn 1. Wow. Oh, there's a big crash. I think someone else has gone round. I think it's that convertible.
G-Star.
Oh, G-Star as well. Oh, a lot of cars got caught up in that by the looks of it. But that is unfortunate. That was, I think it was Energy Dan and Simba that came together there. Ghost Rider's made a great start. He needs to make up some positions. Look at Calvin though, into P4 as well off his start. What an amazing start he's made there as well.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So, let's have a look at the position changes. So you've got Energy Dan up 2, Calvin up 4, Ghost Rider up 2, Baldy up 5, Fanning up 6, Stuvine up 6, Saviour up 8 already into P12 from P19, up 6 for Kid Dynamite. Oh, Simba's lost 12, G-Star's lost 15. We've got some big winners but also some big losers out of that first lap.
Yeah. Fanning's also had a great start there. He's just gained another spot there, P6 now.
He has, he's up to P6, he's getting 7 places already, but we've got Baldy and Stuvine going at it in the final sector. Those two are really, it's really like, everyone's really battling here. Single tracks on the defences from Neil here, who's also had an awful start. Neil has there. Yeah. But who is that?
Who's with going round there?
Neil at the minute.
Dynamite and Neil. Very close together there.
Saviour's just gone round his outside in the final corner. What a move. Kid Dynamite's now putting him under pressure as well, heading down to turn 1. Oh, is Neil, I think Kid's going to get him here with the inside line. It's the much better line for turn 1, isn't it? I think, as we've seen many times. Neil staying there though. Brilliant racing really from the two of them.
Yeah, that's good racing that.
That was brave, but enough space given by both of them. That was incredible. Yeah. Laura Pell's, I just realised Chris has taken the lead. But
oh yeah.
Yeah, he's taking the lead, but Laura Pell's sticking with him. But if you're Ghost Rider, you're wanting to really attack Calvin and Energy Dan here because you're on mediums, you need to make up the places quite quickly. But I mean, Kid Dynamite has just got past Saviour. Saviour's dropped behind Neil. When something happened to Saviour, he's dropping, he's round. Saviour's gone round at the end of the massive long straight. So Saviour's dropped all the way down to P16.
I think Kid Dynamite had a little moment there as well because he dropped with him.
I do think as well, there may have been a free wide moment because I don't know if you noticed, Neil's also dropped big time here as well. And they were all together on track, so I'm wondering if there was big contact between the three. But the only good thing is I think only one driver. Oh, it's raining! We have rain.
Yeah, we do.
Oh wow, this is going to change everything. So these hard tyre runners are going to suffer the most because they're going to be the ones that have the least grip in the tyres. But Calvin and Energy Dan now, they're fighting. They're going to be fighting. Calvin's really, really closed here on Energy Dan. I don't think he's quite going to make a move into turn 1, but DRS will be enabled this lap as well. So Calvin, let's see how much Calvin can attack Energy Dan, and I think he'll want to get it done before they go to the wets as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to want to get the tyre switch first. Yeah. Get it right.
The other issue is, it's like you don't know who you're going to be stacking behind as well in MRC-X, do you? You don't know who's going to be in that pit box with you. So
that's the problem.
Yeah. Oh, there's a move going on behind. I think that's Stuvine and Fanning. I think Stuvine's got his DRS and he's gone past Fanning here. What a move. Good move from Stuvine there.
He's racing nicely here, Stuvine, at the start.
He's really gone up a level this season, I think. Like he seems to be really on it this season. It's good to see.
He's already out of ERS though. Stuvine, 8%.
Yeah, Stuvine really burns through it. I noticed that in the tier 3. Oh, Jackster's out. Is that going to be a safety car? Where's Jackster got? Oh, I think he's gone in the pits.
Yeah, it looks like he's.
Oh, someone's round. I think. Who is that? Stuvine. Oh, as we were talking about how well he's doing, he's gone. Oh, that's such a shame. Okay, so Jackster went in the pits. That's why there's no safety car there. But look at Lurapel and Chris going down into turn 1. Lurapel's going to go for the outside line. Is he going to be able to make this move? No, he's not. He backs out of it. That's quite sensible from Lurapel there. It makes sense for him to do that. But he seems to have so much better traction out the corners than Chris at the moment. Chris seems to be struggling a little bit on the exits, but...
Calvin is now into P3.
He is. I don't know if something happened to Energy Dan, because Ghost Rider's also passed him as well.
It's really tricky now. Obviously the track's getting a little bit wet.
Yeah.
You're on the wrong compounds, really.
I would say Ghost Rider's definitely probably on the best tyres out of everyone in this situation. Obviously they're still not great, but...
Yeah, well there's Ghost Rider and Kid Dynamite are both on mediums.
Yeah. Them two.
Drop 3, I think something's happened to convertible there.
Yeah, let's go and have a look.
4 spots.
At convertible. He seems to still be there with everyone, but I think maybe, yeah, he did have a moment or something. Maybe just a rear end twitch, but he's battling quite hard with Stuvine there, who is his former teammate. Stuvine does an awful exit out of turn, I think it's 9. So, Convertible's gained another position. He's still working his way through. He is currently P2 in the Challenger Tier Championship, so he is still there or thereabouts, but there's still this battle between the two leaders and then the battle between 3rd and 4th. I'm wondering how long...
Bell's actually taken Bailey there.
Yeah, they've been battling quite hard for a lap or two, and I think they've just been constantly changing positions out in the lead at the moment.
Well, they're doing something right. They've nearly pulled 4 seconds in 5 laps.
Yeah, they have, but I'm wondering on the battle behind, how long is it going to take Ghost Rider to get Calvin here, because he is on the much better tyres at this point. So I think you commented on in the past as well, Ghost Rider's got some really good pace on him, so
yeah, he really has.
So definitely, obviously Calvin's a champion, but Ghost Rider's no pushover
as well. He's come up to tier 2 and he's shown that.
Well, I mean, he won the first race, I believe, didn't he, or am I wrong?
To be perfectly honest, he should have probably won in France as well. It was just the wrong tyre choice.
Yeah, that's true. Chris has also just gone past Lurapel for the lead, so Chris is back. These two just seem to be having a ding-dong battle at the moment. But what's going on behind? Yeah, you could say that. But Ghost Rider has dropped off Chris here. I'm wondering if he's had a moment. And now Energy Dan's closing on them as well with Fanning. He is also there in P6. Single track is still right behind. To be honest, this field is still reasonably bunched up other than the leaders.
Yeah, we've got quite a train forming behind Calvin.
I think something's happened to Gav, because he's down in P17 and Convertible's dropped to last. So
yeah,
something may have happened to those guys.
Convertible doesn't have damage, does he? I can't see any damage on his car.
Let's have a look at Convertible. I mean, you can get away with damage on this game though, can't you, really? Because yeah, no, he seems okay.
Front wing damage you can, rear wing it just spins the car.
Yeah, that's true. Who's going to be the first to take the gamble here though on Inters, or because it doesn't look Inters yet, but surely someone at the back can take that risk and hope it pays off.
Fanning's pretty close to Energy Dan here as well.
He is. We've got the battle for 1st and 2nd, which is so close, the battle for 3rd and 4th, and the battle for 5th and 6th, so we're going to try and watch them all down the straight. Lurapel is closing on Chris. Is he going to be able to make the move? He's going to go to the inside. Chris stays on the outside. I think Lurapel is probably going to get this done before the braking zone even comes. Now let's go on board with Ghost Rider and Calvin, who's, I think Ghost Rider's through. He is before the braking zone as well. Now let's go to Energy Dan and Fanning, but Fanning's too far behind, sadly for him. But you got Single Track and Baldy's having a great race there, keeping Single Track. He's a former champion, honest there.
Yeah,
so he's keeping him on his toes.
Up to 9th.
He is. That's going to be a worry for the top 10 because
Saviour and Simba are battling it.
Let's go and have a look at Saviour and Simba. Oh, Saviour's just gone really wide though on the exit of, I don't think it was Saviour actually, I think it was Scott. Yeah, it was. They've got very similar cars, I'm not gonna lie.
I think Kid Dynamite's got the same sort of style but different colours as
yeah, Kid Dynamite's gone for the opposite of what he had last week.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But Kid Dynamite's car is very nice, gold and matte black. It looks beautiful again. But let's see here, who's the closest battle on track? Yep. You think?
Everybody really has done a really good job on these liveries. It's quite hard to pick one.
Yeah. Oh, convertible's in. Is convertible going to go for Inters? I think that's wet enough. If you look at that track on board with convertible now, that's looking damp.
Yeah, on what I'm seeing, the race line is actually disappearing.
Yeah, is this going to be convertible? I mean, convertible's got nothing to lose here. He's going on Inters. Yeah. So, has he just pulled a blinder there? Because if he has, he could throw himself right back in this race.
Calvin's back past Ghost Rider, back into P3. It's just DRS, I think.
So, yeah, I would guess so.
They are struggling for traction now out of turn 7, is it? Turn 8?
I think it's turn 7, yeah. But look at that gap as well. Laura Pell's pulled on Bailey here. Laura Pell's really checked out now.
Yeah.
So,
anything can happen though.
Sector 2, yellow flag. Who is that? I think that's Neil. It looks like Neil.
I believe it is Neil.
Let's go and have a quick check. I think it is. Yep, it is. Laura Pell's round from the lead. He's gone round. Chris Bailey's taking him. Laura Pell's just spun all by himself. Oh, I think it's time for. I think it could be time for Inters, but everyone seems to be staying out at the moment. But if you look, Convertible's gap is coming down. I'm wondering if he is on the best tyre at this point.
Well, we'll soon find out.
I mean, he's not going to be setting purples because it's not going to be as quick as the guys that were on a dry track at the start of the race. But it's still, his gap is definitely coming down to the guys in front. But in the pits comes Stuvine as well. It'd be interesting to know if he's going on Inters at the same time. I'm sure he probably is.
Yeah, I think it's time to switch now. I'm watching a few of them and they're going quite wide.
Well, yeah, Laura Pell's was purely traction based as well, and it's such a strange place to go. I think it was probably down to a wetting track. But if you look, there is a bit of spray coming up now off the tyres as well. So for me, that's
still DRS. To be honest.
Yeah, usually that's the indicator, isn't it? To be honest.
Yeah.
But
well, yeah.
Saviour's passed Scott down the main straight as well, so Saviour's up into P10 now. So his next target will be Baldy, and then he's got, it's really Kid Dynamite he's going to want to be keep in touch with here.
Kid Dynamite's really closing up here to single track.
He is, and single track's just gone really wide on the fast right-hander, so Kid Dynamite's still, it's like we said, Ghost Rider and Kid Dynamite are the two that are going to struggle the least in these conditions at the moment because they have their mediums on which have more grip. So
I think Baldy's closed up to Dynamite as well.
He has, but I think it's because him and single track are battling just so hard at the moment. Who's round in sector 2? I think that's Dakon.
It is.
It is Dakon. Oh, he seems to. I'm wondering now because that rain looks like it's slowing down again. So I'm wondering now if it's potentially the wrong choice.
Only the racers will know, I suppose.
Yeah, they'll know by the feeling and their traction out of each corner. But Ghost Rider and Calvin, I think we're going to get a rinse and repeat of that again for another lap here. But you've also got Energy Dan and Fanning again, which has been a race-long battle so far as well.
Yeah.
So
it's just gonna keep going on and on, I think.
Yeah, unless someone takes a gamble at some point. That rain's getting heavier. I can see it falling even harder now. So Ghost Rider, is he going to be... He's really dropped. Calvin seems to have the edge on him in the first sector. But let's go on board with Energy Dan and Fanning. I think Fanning's playing the long game at the moment because he doesn't really appear to be trying that hard to get past Energy Dan.
I think Fanning also has a 3-second penalty as well. So
he does, and he's low on ERS. So that was a big twitch. Yeah. Kid Dynamite's also... Baldy's had a moment, I think, because he's been passed by Single Track and Kid Dynamite. So I think Baldy's had a moment somewhere. I think I'm right by saying that. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's ahead of Single Track, but...
No, Baldy was behind Dynamite.
Okay. Yeah, oh, okay, right. So Single Track's got past him then. And then now they got Saviour next up, who's... we know is rapid, so he's probably going to catch up to that pack quite quickly. But it's like I said, Xavier needs to try and get on the back of Kid as quickly as he can. And we know Fanning's not an easy driver to get past either, so Kid, I'm sure, won't be enjoying that. But they are in a bit of a four-way DRS train at the moment, so...
Yeah.
Let's have a look. But that gap keeps on coming down. A second a lap between Lurapel and Chris. Lurapel's really flying again now. Oh, Gab's got 3 seconds. So's Energy Dan. That's not good for Energy Dan. But his battle seems to be at the moment mainly with Fanning. So they're pretty much equal. A lot of drivers are coming in here for Inters. There's a lot of them. Scott. Gab's in. Simba. G-Star. Danny. Neil. Yeah, look at the pit lane, Ryan. That's... The pit lane soaked.
Yeah.
I think they've made the right call there. How much time are they going to gain?
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
I can see a goldfish coming down there.
You think they could survive in that sort of weather, yeah? Oh, Simba's got 3 seconds.
That puddle's big enough for me to go fishing.
I just don't think it is somehow. But
but it is the pit lane, and not many cars actually go through that, so...
Yeah, that's true. But if you look at where Bailey is on track as well, that track is now... You can see the rain hitting the floor due to puddles.
Yeah, it's... The grip's, I think the grip is completely gone here.
Yeah, I think Bailey's... Surely we're going to see Bailey come in here. Is he... Yeah, Bailey's in.
Yeah, Bailey's
He's in. What about Lurapel? Is he going to follow? Surely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Calvin, I highly doubt anyone's going to stay out. If they do, they
Calvin's
are a brave... Ghost Rider stays out.
Ghost Rider.
He might be okay on his mediums, though.
Out.
Yeah, they might be alright on their mediums, potentially. Fanning's in. What about Energy Dan? Energy Dan stayed out on his hards. That's brave. Who else? I think that's it. So, how much time are people like Scott Simba here going to gain? Are they going to gain many places? Because they've driven the whole lap here and they've called it perfectly. Who's round? I think that's Geke. Yep, it was Geke, turn 6. Oh, it's a shame for Geke, but Ghost Rider's taking the lead at the moment, but I think he's really going to suffer because of those medium yeah, he stayed out on those mediums. Energy Dan is one brave man, staying out on those hards.
Scott's into P9.
He gained over
Xavier there.
Yeah, B17 and Xavier by the looks of that, so Scott's really gained out of that. I think Scott is currently second for Challenger tier as well, which is even better for him at the moment, and he finished third the first race. I believe at the moment he'd be championship leader.
The top 3 here are right on each other.
Yeah, they are. Let's go on board with them. Are they brave enough to battle in this weather, though?
Look at the speed Dynamite's got.
Here's straight line speed, and no one makes a move into there. The sweeping right, and there's contact. It's big contact. He's round. Oh wow!
The grip has just gone.
I think the grip's gone, but at the same time, I'm sure the stewards probably will see that. But it's a brave place to overtake, isn't it? So,
I mean, you can do it.
Oh, you can do it. I think I went round the outside of someone in tier 3 there, which was insanely lucky. But Energy Dan's in. Ghost Rider, surely, yeah, he's in. I'm sure we're going to see Kid in as well, but Kid's got a lot of places to make now.
Have to. Yeah, he's gone in. Yeah. Bailey's already passed him now.
I think they've all realised that they've sort of stayed out one lap too many there. So,
yeah.
The issue is for Kid as well. He's going to drop a lot more than the others now as well. So Kid's going to have to. On Cam, he is Mr. Comeback Drive, isn't he, really? So
absolutely.
But I think those guys are going to really lose out. I'm sure Fanning's probably going to get both of them. He has. So Fanning is up into P4 now.
Kid might come out just behind Night Shadow.
Looking
at the map.
That way, yeah. He's out just ahead, yeah. But Single Track's also gained. He's ahead of Ghost Rider as well now, so... That's don't forget, guys, as well, we have Driver of the Day poll, which will be in the description and in the Discord after, so don't forget to go vote on that. But Ryan, oh, Calvin's out. What's happened to Calvin?
Oh no,
he's gone on the exit of the main straights. I think is exit of turn 6 safety car. Wow.
I'm trying to find his car.
Yeah, he's gone on the exit somewhere. Yeah, somewhere in turn 6. Let's go on board with Gav here and see if we can spot him anywhere. That's hard to see. He's gone down the main straight. He's gone really late on the black barrier there, just on the entrance. So he's obviously, I think he's taken too much curb on the exit there potentially, and it's just sent him. But that's unfortunate. Calvin was driving a great race as well.
Yeah, he was.
Well, Fanning's now up into P3. I wonder if it was contact with anyone potentially. I don't know. I didn't see that gap before. But while we're under safety car, Ryan, now's your moment. Your moment to shine. Who is your livery of the day?
Well, the one that really caught my eye is Calvin's. I really
Calvin's.
like that one.
Yeah, okay. So Calvin's for me. I'm going to go with... Do you know what? I really like Scott's. I really like Scott's. I think I'm going to go with Scott's.
Look, they all did a great job. Calvin's just really caught my eye though.
It does, yeah. Calvin's is really nice. I will say that. Gav's back in the pits. What's Gav going for here? He's not going for full wets, is he? It would be a very Gav thing to go for softs here, wouldn't it? It wouldn't surprise me one little bit.
Well, when you look at the track, it is really, really wet.
I think he's serving his penalty. That's what he's doing. Which is clever to do under a safety car, to be honest.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, okay. It makes sense now for him to do that. Mandy said Gekke's is her favourite. Yeah, Gekke's is good. I like Gekke's as well. He's also in the... Wait, it says Gekke's in... Oh no, Convertible's back in the pits. This brings Convertible back into play as well though. So... he'll be pretty happy with that. But at the moment, Chris, Lorapel, Fanning, Energy Dan, single track.
So look at the penalties. Fanning's on 6, Energy Dan's on 3, Ghost on 3, Scott 6, Baldy 3, Stevie 3, Cinder 3, Stu Vine is on 6.
Yeah.
Night Shadow 3. And then the two underneath 6. Convertible's got 3.
Yeah.
So Daly and Irrepel and single track's in a good position there if you can keep the gap.
Yeah, it definitely is. And I think Fanning is going to have to absolutely floor it as well, because those 6 seconds are probably going to cost him quite a bit here, based on what's around him. So
at the minute, yeah, we're only on lap 13. I mean, anything can happen.
of course. Yeah, 100%. But I mean, also Kid Dynamite as well, P11 with no penalties. He's also right there. Could still be quite easily here a top 4 minimum for Kid Dynamite here. So, but we've already seen a mistake from the likes of like Lorapel here. Like, he was comfortable in the lead at one point and then just absolutely lost it, didn't he? Really got caught out by the wet conditions on the dry tyres and went. And we've seen like the incident with Kid as well, which wasn't ideal. Simba at turn 1. A lot of these leading contenders have sort of all just had a mistake or a bit of unfortunate contact. G-Star as well, he's all the way down there in what, P13. So it's
Sabian
definitely...
and Fanning, they're the biggest gainers at the minute. Fanning's up 10, Sabian's up 11.
Yeah, I mean,
Scott is up 8 places.
Yeah,
well.
Scott made an absolutely amazing start. He avoided all that carnage at the start and managed to work his way through. He's also currently 2nd for Challenger tier, so I believe that'll put him top of the championship as things stand as well for the Challenger tier. So Mr. MRC-X is turning up in his own little thing at the moment. But
it was good to see him back in tier 4, was it?
Yeah, he's a permanent driver as well now, I think. So
great stuff.
I think he took the place of actually we won't mention who he took the place of, but yeah,
I have no idea who he took the place of.
Think of someone who won the first race by 32 seconds.
Bit premature,
in tier 4. Yeah.
I know who you're on about.
I know you're on about. I know you know who I'm on about now. That's for sure. But I think it's not going to come in this lap again because Convertible's still quite a long way off the pack here.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to have one more lap of safety car, then we're going to have 13 laps to the end. But has that stopped raining? No, it hasn't. Okay, but it has eased off.
It's still raining.
And it's getting brighter as well. I don't know if you've noticed that, but it is getting a lot brighter. So I think we may see dries again by the end of this. You know, there is a chance, but it's going to be very much now who can keep it in the red and white lines. So
Convertible's caught the pack now.
he has, but the safety car's just gone past the pit, so we're definitely seeing one more lap, and then we should be able to go racing.
It's going to be interesting to see how people go about warming the tyres here.
I was going to say, they're going to really need to, because otherwise traction is going to be awful off every corner, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, I know, obviously, now you're a no assist runner as well. I think you're no assist, aren't you? I believe. So
no assist, and it's hard in the rain, I must admit.
that's what I mean. So if anyone knows about low traction in wet weather, it's probably you're one of the people to come and ask. But you're also a driver coach now as well, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I've got Stuvine and our own Melvin.
Melvin, who's back now as well, isn't he? So
yeah, it's good to see him back.
he's also another driver who's having a trial on comms just next week. So
and he was also Tier 4 champion as well.
he was, and I mean he was very competitive in Tier 3 this week as well. I think he was fighting in around the points.
He had the game for 9 hours.
Yeah,
he didn't do bad at all.
I believe he may have actually got points, to be honest. I think he got around 9th or 10th. I know there was one point he was battling around that, because he was with single track actually as well, and kept with single track really well.
I think he got P13.
Ah, okay. Well, I know he was around that sort of battle for a long time, because he was battling with Energy Dan as well. I remember watching the stream back and seeing him there. But yeah, and I mean Stuvine as well, like your other protege, let's say. He's shown great pace in France this week. P3 in Tier 3, which is a tier up from where he is. Back-to-back podiums in Tier 4. So
yeah, he's doing really well. It's good to see.
It
all
is.
Of the lower tiers coming up through.
And making a mark in the tier above as well, aren't they? So
yeah, they are. They really are.
I mean, another driver is Giban as well. Like, he's really showing a lot of improvement this game. So
I think Bergen is a perfect example, really.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
Comes up from Tier 3 and then he wins Tier 2 and goes to Tier 1.
It was back to back, wasn't it?
All. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, no, good Bergen. I mean, I think everyone knew Bergen's was coming everywhere. Anyway, like as soon as Bergen hit Tier 3, we saw how quick he was. We saw how consistent he was. Then in Tier 2, I think he started quite slow, I believe, in Tier 2, and then but safety car's in. So let's focus on that. Let's go on board with Chris and see when Chris goes. I've kind of missed it. He's gone right on the exit of the corner. He seems to have caught Lurapel napping here. And Fanning's got a run on Lurapel here. Is he going to be able to make a move? He breaks the toe, but I think Fanning might actually be able to make a move here. How brave is Fanning going to be? Is where his time's going to be called as contact. I think Fanning's run into his rear a little bit there. But I think they're okay. But Lurapel seems to be struggling a lot early on. I don't know if he got the heat into his tyres properly. Sector 1,
Fanning I think is actually quite a good racer in the wet.
Fanning's a good racer, full stop. Oh, the convertible's got no wing. Span. Yeah, I think he's had contact with it. Geke and convertible, where have we seen that before? Tier 4 last season have come together, and they've both got no wings. So, I mean, anyone would think that convertible maybe has a grudge against Geke after last season.
Is Scott gonna move on Ghost Rider here? No.
He's very close. He's moved to the inside, but I don't think. Yeah, he's not quite close enough. But single track.
He's gonna get it.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks like it.
He's got a good run out of there.
He has. His traction seems to be much stronger than Ghost Rider's. Is he going to be brave? We've seen an accident here already. No, I was going to say it's. You don't need to make a move into there. Oh, cars are running wide all the time. Ghost Rider's got off track. He's taken out braking board. I thought Ghost Rider had crashed them for a split second. But single track seems to be struggling a bit for traction out of corners here as well. Like, he's running really wide, but he seems okay. Energy Dan's stuck with the front three quite well as well, so Energy Dan's still there or thereabouts. Fanning, look at Fanning's pace though. He's right on the back of Lurapel.
Yeah, he'll be rubbing his hands here, Fanning.
He will. If Fanning can go take it to these guys, I mean, I might have to start the hashtag Fanning for tier 1 at this rate. So, but let's see, is he close enough? Not quite. Let's look behind, because Energy Dan and Single Track are there. No, they're not close enough either at the moment. But what about look at that though. That's a battle we want to see. Saviour and Kid Dynamite, 9th and 10th now, unleashed onto each other. So I mean, if there's any two you want to see fight, I'd probably say it's those two. But Saviour's trying to make a move on Baldy here, but he's not quite close enough. And now Kid Dynamite's right on the rear of Saviour.
I think he compromised his corner there a little bit.
He did. He should have probably backed up and waited for the straight. But Kid Dynamite's all over that rear of Saviour. Is Kid Dynamite going to use his ERS? He is using his ERS, but he's sort of packed out. He only used it on exit. But Saviour's closing in on B17 here. He's moved to the inside.
Really quick in a straight line.
He's crazy quick. And Saviour's through on B17 there. So that's huge for Kid. That's huge for Saviour. But Kid's also got a run. We've seen Kid's pace, but is he? I think Kid might have learnt from going up the inside of the fast right-hander. But is that B17 coming back at Saviour? Not quite. But Lorapel, look at how close he is now with
Fanning's
Chris.
really closed the gap as well.
Fanning had to look up the inside of the penultimate corner. Oh, it wasn't penultimate, but it was near there. But he's still right. Fanning is like a man possessed at the moment. I think Fanning can snip a win at the moment, don't you?
I mean, he's got every capability of doing it.
Yeah, I think everyone knows how good Fanning is, but he's right there. Is he going to be able to close here? Single Track's made a move on Energy down round the outside of turn 1. That's incredible.
G-Star spun.
G-Star, he's at a moment. He is the championship leader at the moment, but it's not going his way. I'm guessing that was final corner he spun by the looks of that.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. So we got him on stream, but Chris seems to have the edge on the first sector, that's for sure, but Fanning is still right there on Lorapel's rear. But Chris has had not the best exit out of turn 6, so let's see if Lorapel can close. And he's a lot closer this time. I think he's not using his ERS though, so I think he's sort of playing the long game at the moment. But Fanning doesn't seem the quickest in the straight line. He seems to sort of drop back from these two in a straight.
Yeah, so Fanning sets his cars up really well for all the corners. Yeah,
because it's like we saw on the last lap, he really closes, doesn't he, on them in the last sector especially. So
Saviour and Scott have got past Ghost Rider. Oh, Ghost Rider's just gone wide again.
Yeah, but he's gone really well. I think Kid's probably going to get through there as well. I think it was Kid who came together with Ghost Rider earlier also. So Ghost Rider's hung it round the outside though. That was a good little piece of defending there from Ghost Rider. But is Kid going to go for the switchback here potentially? He's got a much better exit. Wow, look at that exit from Kid Dynamite. He's not quite close enough, but now he's under a bit of pressure from B17 as well, who's still there sniffing. Fanning seems to have dropped off a bit here. I think Fanning's just
what he needs to do, in all fairness.
Fanning needs to sort of focus more right now on trying to probably get a gap to Single Track, Energy down, and not letting Saviour get that gap down, because at the minute he's got the gap to Saviour. And, well, actually, Saviour's got the same penalties as him, so he's fine for that at the moment. Energy Dan's got 9 seconds now as well, so he's going to lose out quite a bit there.
Sector 1's convertible's gone round again.
Yeah, he's the one in Sector 3, but who's got round in Sector 1? I think that's G-Star again. It is. G-Star had another moment as well in Sector 1.
Track yellows.
We have, is that safety car? VSC, I think. I think that's a VSC. Is DAC Convertible got no wing? Yeah, DAC Convertible's got no wing, so I think that is a VSC by the looks of that, because I don't see a yellow dot on track, so I would presume that is a VSC. But DAC Convertible just can't seem to get the hang of tonight, can he?
Yeah, I've seen Danny's just got to drive through for speeding under the virtual safety car.
Yeah, the other thing I've just noticed is Geke Matthews got 35 seconds of penalties.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even know that was possible, to be completely honest with you. But he has.
I think that's pretty close to the game actually disqualifying you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he can't be far away now, can he? Surely.
No.
But I'll be interested to see if we see any of them in stewards, because it's very rare for someone to get 35 seconds of penalties. So I'm wondering if the game's played a bit of a silly one on him. G-Star's out. What's happened to G-Star?
Where's he gone?
I'm trying to work it out, because it's quite hard to see, because it's not actually displaying. He's been cleared straight away, but G-Star is definitely out the session. So
There's a car actually in the pit lane.
yeah, there is, but I think, yeah, maybe G-Star's gone in the pits then, potentially, because it's not showing anyone in the pits, is it? On my, let's have a look. Is anyone in the pits? Oh, okay, no, Danny's the one in the pits. So
Right.
So G-Star has lost it somewhere. I'm not sure where. I feel a bit sorry for Dakar Verbal, because he is a lap down. So
yeah.
I
He
think
won't be enjoying this, that's for certain.
no, and especially as he had a great first race. He got P2 in the first race in X as well this season. So
I think G-Star has gone at turn 7 because Convertible's just overtook where he was.
yeah, I reckon he went a similar place to Calvin potentially. Yeah, no, actually, yeah, the corner after Calvin. Yeah, but that's been cleared, so they cleared that quick. Oh, we're actually back under racing speed now as well. I've only just picked up on, but let's see. Lorapel's still got that gap. Fanning's dropped a lot back, and he's now under pressure as well from single track. So
Convertible's in the wall.
oh, convertible. I think it's just hard to watch for him now at this point, isn't it, really? But Fanning's under a lot of pressure here from single track, and single track's going to have a good run on him down to turn 1. Is single track going to be able to make this move? Single track doesn't have to make the move, but he's going to want to clear the guys behind him. So
Yeah.
Fanning's defending quite well into turn 1, but Fanning lost his rear a bit on the exit of turn 1. Saviour's got another 3 seconds, so that's not ideal for Saviour either. But Lorapel's now got a penalty as well. So Chris is loving that, I'm sure.
Yeah, big.
Be absolutely delighted.
Chris Bailey doing what Chris Bailey does.
Mr. Consistent he is these days, isn't he? That's for sure.
Yeah, very good.
But
Single track nearly lost it there.
that was a bad exit from him, wasn't it? It's going to compromise him. He's got no DRS on Fanning here either, because obviously
Baldy's going to go past Ghost Rider.
Let's go and have a look at that. Down in P9, he's up the inside.
Side.
Is he going to be better on the brakes? Ghost Rider is good on the brakes though, I have noticed that. And look at that, he sticks it round the outside, and he's got the inside line. That's very good racing. So close, they're going to hit each other. Oh, that is so close. Brilliant to stay side by side all the way through there. Unlucky for Baldy to get a penalty. So that was quite impressive, wasn't it, really?
A great move by Baldy.
Up the inside in the fast right-hander. That was incredible, that battle. That's one for the highlight reel, isn't it, really?
Yeah, great overtake.
Yeah, who's round?
I think Geke Matthews.
I think Geke Matthews and Dak Convertible have just had a planned bash here, to be honest. Those two just seem to be setting who can get the most yellow flags, I think.
I'm not going to say what I just saw on the stream there, but
I've just witnessed that as well. He's on wet. Is it a man on wet tyres? So
yeah, it's a bit of a plunge.
Yeah, I did see that. I think I went on to him on stream there at the wrong time for him. But single track, he's still there. Sector 2.
Done. He's fighting with Saviour there.
He is. Oh, let's have a look. Is this going to be free wide?
Oh.
This is so close.
Oh, Dynamite. Oh, that was close.
It was close. That's not the best overtaking place, though, is it, either, to be honest? So, especially when you got a straight just after, that's the best place to overtake. Oh, Energy Dan's on a big twitch on the exit of 6. Who's that? Is that Convertible again round? I think it is. The wet tyres are not the right tyre. But Saviour's got a run on Energy Dan.
Battle of the downforce.
It is, and I think Saviour's going to make that move stick. Meanwhile, in front, single track's really going at Fanning as well. Single track had a little look, but I think Fanning defended him really well. But who's that behind? Is that Energy Dan and Kid now going at it as well? It is, so Energy. Oh, Kid is so. You were right about Kid. I'm surprised he's not suffering with how quick he is in a straight. But he's going for a move.
Really
it's a
brave. That is really brave.
Oh, he's stuck. He's still there. He's still there. He backs out. I think he had to. Good defending there from Energy Dan. Oh, who's that behind? I think that was Scott, who's just got a bit wide. He's now catching up to this battle in front as well. But let's go and watch again. Look at Fanning and Single Track. Fanning's defending like an absolute king here. He might have to take the new Minister of Defence title at this rate, because he's defending like a madman.
On the back of Neil as well.
He is. Gab's absolutely flying. But the issue is, Neil's also with Simba. So, but Gab, actually, let's go and have a look at Gab, because he is close. Oh, Single Track's got 3 seconds. That's good for actually, Fanning's got 6, I think, hasn't he? I believe so.
He did. Yeah, Fanning's on 6.
Let's go and have a look at the penalties in full. So 9 for Saviour.
From 2nd to 4th are all safe from Saviour and Energy Dan at the moment. It's looking like Dynamite could take potentially quite a few spots there.
Energy Dan looks currently set for a roundabout 3rd place. That's what it looks like at the moment.
He's
Energy
on 9 seconds, Energy Dan.
Actually, I think as things stand, Single Track will take 3rd, Kid Dynamite will take 4th, and then Fanning will be 5th, Saviour 6th, Energy Dan 7th by the looks of that. If my maths is correct. That's roughly what it is. So, but oh my god, Lurapel is right on the back of Chris all of a sudden. And he needs to get the move done quick and then gap Chris. But oh, Chris seems really slow a bit there in the final sector. But look at the exit, Kid. I'm wondering if Chris is really struggling all of a sudden. He looks really slow in this last sector at the moment.
Yeah, they have been on these tyres for a good 10 laps now, is it?
Yeah, it's around about that, yeah. I think so. So, but look at this. Like, Lurapel. You would think Lurapel's probably going to get this move done here, but where's Chris going to make him go? It looks like Chris has gone right to the middle of the road. He's gone super defensive, but look at the runner. I think he's got that covered. He has, but his exit is going to be compromised on the exit of 2.
Single Track.
Yeah, I'll catch that in a Single Track's at a moment, surely. But oh, and Lurapel's through. He's taken the lead. Now let's go and see this with Saviour. Single Track's having another look at Saviour here into turn 3. Is a brave place to make a move. Saviour takes that defensive line and pulls it off. So some great racing there. Sector 3, Ghost Rider's out. Oh, that's a shame.
Oh no.
I think that's in the pits as well.
He's done it in the pit. Yeah,
it looks like it. So there's going to be no safety car there. But I think Chris knows as well, like Lurapel's 3, he's just got to keep that gap under 3 seconds now. And he's in a good position. But we will see. Is that someone else? DAC Convertible's now at the session as well. That looks like a strange place to go if you ask me on the mini-map. We will see this. Where his car is. Is that a safety car? The safety car's out.
Actually where Fanning spun when I beat him in tier 3, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Safety car is out though. With 2 laps. This is going to be a very short safety car. We might get one racing lap.
Saviour's had a little moment somewhere. Oh no, slow down for the safety car, I suppose.
I tell you what though, this has just played right into Kid Dynamite's hands.
And Chris Bailey.
And Chris Bailey, yeah. If those 2 can avoid a penalty on their last laps, it's going to be those 2, 1 and 2.
And still Single Track.
Single Track, yeah, it'll still be there as well. So he's going to, at the moment, he'll probably be overall P3. Then you're
I think.
Well, no, after the safety car, yeah, okay, so yeah, he'll be P4, and then you're gonna have Fanning P5, Saviour's. Thing is, Saviour, people like Simba, Night Shadow here. All right, maybe not Night Shadow, but Simba and Neil are definitely gonna have a real jump here as well, because they've only got 3 seconds compared to like 5 other drivers in front of them having 9 seconds. So. Yeah. Even they're going to gain a lot out of this, because the others in front have to gain 6 seconds on them, which is unlikely. But the question is now, the issue is for the field, Geke is so far back from the rest of the field. How long is it going to take Geke to catch? it almost wouldn't surprise me if they leave Geke and just come in without him, kind of thing.
I would have thought it would come in this lap.
I think it has to, because otherwise we're going to get, what, maximum 2 racing laps.
Yeah.
It's not like there's going to be DRS anyway because it's wet, so that's irrelevant. But I mean, it's been a thrilling little race though, hasn't it? Like, if you look at how where everyone started compared to where everyone is now, we've seen some great moves as well, haven't we?
Yeah, we have, and to be honest, I think they've done a great job in these conditions.
Yeah, and been brave enough to make the overtakes clean as well.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
But the safety car is in. You was right. It is coming in on this lap. So let's see where this goes from now. Chris is obviously in the driving seat. He doesn't need to do anything stupid, but he just needs to hope that he doesn't get attacked too hard by Fanning behind. But if you're someone like Xavier, you're the one that needs to pressure everyone here, because you need to clear everyone quickly to get that gap, so you don't drop so many places. So
Xavier's quick. He is really. I don't think he'll pull that many.
Yeah,
that many seconds out in 2 laps.
In the wet conditions, it's so hard to as well without making a mistake, isn't it? So
yeah. But
we will see. When's Lurapel going to go? Lurapel seems to be a man that always likes to go early under safety car restarts.
But he's at the last corner. I would have thought.
I think that's the place you really have to go around here, to be honest. But let's see. He takes the wide exit. Looks like he's trying to get that good exit. No, he hasn't gone straight away. He's waiting right for the line by the looks of this. He's gone. Chris has not been caught napping there at all. I think Chris might want to just get this done and win it on track. He's gone to the inside. He's backed out of it. Fair play. I don't blame him on that one. But let's look behind. I think Single Track's having a little sniff at Xavier. He is, but Energy Dad's got really wide. Energy Dad's round, I think. Is he? No, okay.
As well.
Well, that's not ideal for Dynamite. But he doesn't need to do anything stupid. He is under pressure. Is that Baldy through? What a move from Baldy there on the outside. Incredible.
Looks like everybody's struggling with grip now. Tyres will be absolutely freezing.
Yeah, that's true. I think you have to be up very early eating your Weetabix if you're going to overtake Kid Dynamite around the outside, aren't you? So
you've got to catch him.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why, like, I bet for Mr. Baldy that would have been a pretty special moment for him, to be honest. He seems to have gapped Kid here a bit as well.
Oh, Xavier's gonna get a good line out here, is he? On single track? No.
That looked like Single Track had an awful moment out of turn 7. Oh, he's backed up. Yeah, it would be silly to make a move in the wet weather there. It's brave to do it in the dry, let alone the wet. So let's have a look. I think Xavier's got him covered for now, so that looks okay. Fanning is still right there.
That? And Dan's just gone up the inside of Xavier.
Wow, that was opportunistic. Oh, he's given the place, but I'm wondering if he got an illegal overtake there.
Yeah, it's a tight squeeze at the end of that.
Yeah, I think the way it looked like he almost let him through without trying to give the position back to B17, so I'm wondering if that's what that was. But the Single Track seems to really struggle off the restarts. Have you noticed that? Like, because last time he was so far off the back of Fanning, but then caught him really rapidly. So I'm wondering if he's struggling.
If Fanning can keep pushing, I mean, he needs 4 attempts.
Yeah, this is looking really good for Fanning at the moment, potentially, but then and the drivers behind Single Track as well also have more penalties than him, so the only thing is he going to have that gap to Kid? I don't think he's going to be far off having it, you know, to Kid Dynamite even. So Fanning could actually get that podium here if he can just pull a bit more from Single Track. He's got it to Xavier, that's for sure. He's definitely got that gap to Xavier at the moment. So let's just keep an eye on this. Chris doesn't need to do anything stupid, and I mean Fanning is still right there with them. I bet Fanning wished Chris...
This will be interesting in Sector 3, because that's where Fanning's car is actually set up for.
Yeah, I agree, but this is the final lap, so everything's looking good for Chris. The great drive from Lurapel though. He has, without the penalty, he's kept it with Chris the entire time, hasn't he? So he would deserve to win this just as much as Chris, I'd say, overall on track. So, but Chris has kept it on the track without any penalties, so Chris is looking good and looks good all race. He's shown great pace as well, hasn't he?
Oh, Saviour's a little bit squiggly there.
He definitely was.
Thankfully he kept it.
Yeah. I think Kid Dynamite's only going to finish about 5th here, you know. Potentially. Because I don't think he's not going to finish in front of Martin. Fanning hasn't got the gap to Martin either, so Fanning is going to finish in P4. Single track is P3. But Kid Dynamite into P4. So he went ahead of Fanning as well. Oh, someone's gone. Neil's gone on the pit straight. Ooh, that's a interesting one. But where is Geke? Geke is literally just weaving down a straight.
I think that's a glitch, because I'm currently sat with Neil and his right tyre is like...
Yeah, it's gone, isn't it?
Not where it should be.
Yeah, it's sort of, yeah. He's got no wing. He went across the line. I'm wondering if he just had a really like bad traction moment or something. But great recovery from him though into P6. That is a phenomenal recovery.
Yeah, he's done really well.
And can I just point out though, think about Simba's lap 1. He's actually, if I'm not wrong, he's won it for the Challenger tier again. So he's pulled that out the bag. B17, the tier 4 driver, finishes 2nd in the Challenger. Gab takes 3rd. Scott, good drive from him, 4th. Stubine 5th in Challenger tier. Danny 6th and Geke 7th. Obviously all the DNFers I don't think will score points. But your winner of the elite tier is Chris Bailey, 2nd. Laura Pell 3rd. Single track, which was a solid drive from him. He showed great pace as well. Fanning will be gutted to lose P3. He's been right there and he kept it with the leaders. Who's your personal driver of the day there, Ryan?
I'm going to say Fanning.
Yeah, do you know what? I would agree with you.
Started in P13, he's done really well. He's done really well there.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
as he did.
I think what impressed me about Fanning was how well he kept it with Bailey and Laura Pell as well. Like
absolutely.
They are two proven rapid tier 1 drivers, and he kept it with them pretty much easily, didn't he? So fair play to Fanning. But let's just finish off that. So we were down to Fanning. He's P5 for the elite tier. Neil will finish P6 for the elite tier. Saviour, defending champion, P7 in the elite tier. He's going to need to do better than that in the future. I'm sure he's disappointed with that result. P8 for Energy Dan in the elite tier. I think he is the last finisher of the elite tier because G-Star and Calvin didn't finish. So that is it. That is MRC-X. Did you enjoy that, Ryan?
Yeah, and I think Martin will be walking out with a smile as well there, P3.
Yeah, I don't doubt that for a second. He literally... Geke said is he driver of the day. I mean, 35 seconds of penalties, P15. Yeah, why not? Fair enough. But yeah, I mean, yeah, after all you did for me in tier 4, why not? But no, that is it. So we've just seen an absolutely sensational race there. Wet to dry, mixed conditions, everything you could possibly ask for. Ryan, thank you for your debut on comms, and I'm sure after this one it's not going to be the last time we hear you on comms. So good job.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Anytime, and I'm sure we'll see you back soon. But that's been it for tier 4 MRC-X. We will see you on Monday 7 o'clock and Monday at 8:45 for tier 2 and tier 1, and then obviously Wednesday 7 o'clock and 8:45 for 3 and 4, and then back here next Friday 7:30 MRC-X. In all the races will be in Hungary, and if they're anything like this week's, you're guaranteed thrillers. So don't forget to like and subscribe and turn that bell on for the notifications, and we will see you next week. Goodbye.